You are required to determine the measures of central tendency for pre-test, post-test, sex, group, highest educational attainment of the father, and grade score. We have the following measures of central tendency: mean, median, and mode. We will know how to use the appropriate measure of central tendency if we know the level of measurement of each variable. For the mean, this is applicable for scale variables. So let me write it here. Mean is applicable for scale variables. This is also known as the computational average, the formula of which is the summation of x sub I ranges from 1 to n, and such summation is divided by n. It looks complicated, but actually it's simple to perform. For example, if we have the data set A with values 1, 2, 2, and 3, all we have to do is to add 1, 2, 2, and 3, and then the sum is divided by 4, the number of values added. So the sum is 1 plus 2, 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 3 is 8, 8 divided by 4 is 2. That is the mean of data set A. You can also solve the mean for data set B and data set C. Median is a measure of central tendency which is appropriate for scale variables as well as for ordinal variables. So median is for scale and ordinal variables. So for data set A, we can determine the median here. It is simply the middle value. However, the problem for data set A is that we have even number of values, 4 values in fact. So technically, there is no middle value here. So for us to determine the median, all we have to do is to find the average of the 2 middle values. So that's 2 plus 2 divided by 2. So we added the 2 values in the middle and divide by 2. So we have 2. 2 is the median. Observe that the median is also the same as the mean for data set A. For data set B, we can also determine the median. It's the 3rd value. For data set C, it is also the 3rd value. Always remember that when you determine the middle value for the median, make sure that the values are arranged from least to highest or from highest to least. The 3rd measure of central tendency is what you call the mode. Mode here is the value or the data that exist or appear the most number of times. This is applicable for scale variables, ordinal variables, as well as for nominal variables. So for data set A, we can see that the value 2 here occurs the most number of times. So mode is 2. For data set B, we have 2 also as the mode. For data set C, we have 2 and 3 appearing twice. So we have 2 modes, 2 and 3. We call data set C as bimodal. If you are going to use SPSS and Excel, 2 will appear as the mode for data set C. That is because these software have limitations. They cannot show 2 modes for a particular data set. They only report the one with the lesser. Microsoft Excel can also be used to determine the measures of central tendency. For this example, I am going to use pretest to demonstrate to you how to solve the mean, median, and mode. Pretest is a scale variable, so all 3 measures of central tendency may be computed for this variable. For mean, I use the formula equal average, and then I just simply included in here the cells that contain the pretest scores. Median. This is the formula. Equal median, open parenthesis, B2 colon B31, close parenthesis, wherein these cells contain the pretest scores. Mode is also easy to compute. We have equal, mode, and the cells containing the values. Notice that the three values are almost equal. Median and mode are equal, and they only have 0.2 difference with the mean. We can also analyze the mean, median, and mode in SPSS. Go to Analyze, choose Descriptive Statistics, Frequencies. Then, transfer the variable that you want to analyze. Click Statistics. Choose Mean, Median, and Mode. Click Continue. Click OK. And in the output window, you will have here the mean, median, and mode. For the cases when multiple modes exist, the smallest value is shown.